another brand out that makes makes one slug. It's $40. That
should make ice cream.
about 4 to 6 slugs. I just don't have the ones that have cans, so you might
Or the New California.
have a clear ice.
And you'll tell us you got to get to Nevada and go drive pick it up.
Exactly right. Same thing. It came from
When do you want to get
How are you guys
canceled?
doing? Yeah, check it out. We just over here tucked them in with a. Are you familiar with ice ball makers?
Oh no.
Okay, there's essentially two ways to make ice balls. One is with a standard ice ball maker, which works great. The thing is, they all use physics. They use trapped heat to start. So this starts out with room temperature. And the way physics works is if you put two things together, if one's cold and one's hot, they want to trade places. The cold thing wants to become hot, the hot thing wants to become cold. That's why they work so well.
Right.
But after you use it once, that the room temperature's gone.
Right.
So now it's cold and then it's slow.
Right.
So you pretty much guarantee a bartender doesn't want to use it. A low volume bar or a home user, no problem. But a high volume bar, a bartender, if you go, hey, take this cocktail that takes a minute, now I want you to spend 4 minutes to make it, they're gonna go, yeah. Even going like this, like, hang on, I gotta drain the water. I just made one. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Let me drain the water. They're gonna go,
Yeah.
because that was one cocktail I could have made right there.
Right, exactly.
So we've overcome that, and this is still a great unit. We make it.
Right.
What we've done is we've added our professional series base to it now. What this does is it monitors the temperature of the entire system about 20 times a second. And so when it recognizes that the temperature of this unit, of the ice ball maker portion, has dropped, the cold starts to migrate that way. There's a waterproof induction coil in here, and what it does is it sends the heat back. And this absorbs temperature change really rapidly. It only takes about 20 or 30 seconds for it to warm back up. So if you feel this, we did an ice ball with this a little over an hour ago. So feel the top of that. So it's cooler than room temperature. And feel this one.
Oh wow.
So what this is doing, it's constantly recharging it with that lost heat.
Right.
So it's always ready to go. And then you don't even have to drain the water pan. It drains it all automatically to a nearby sink. The other problem that most people in the professional world have with a regular ice ball maker, it takes about a minute to make one. And then if you want to make another one in a reasonable amount of time, you got to take it and run it under some tap water to warm it back up. And that's the thing that I tell people. That's why bartenders hate them. Customers love them, bartenders hate them. Well, we got rid of that problem too, because now it recharges itself. It takes about 30 seconds to form one. And then whenever you want to do another one, boom, you just make another one. So you can do one about every 30 seconds. If you zap this with your phone, you'll enter to win one of these for free.
I don't have the app downloaded.
You don't need an app. You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Open your camera and just point it at it. You don't have to take a picture.
Got it.
Point it at it, and the bar is going to drop down. Click that top right. It's going to open up some bars. You're going to see a link that says sign me up, bro. All you got to do is, I don't think you'll got it. Yeah, once it's that's it. It's going to say sign me up, yo. When you sign up,
Legs and
when you
flaps.
sign up, though, it's going to give
Put your
you.
liquor in as you walk. These are. Thank you.
Thank you.
So whenever you sign up, though, it's going to give you a unique referral code. If you share it with anybody, you get entries.
Oh my god, what? Okay,
So if you put it, if you put it on Facebook,
That's crazy.
and 100 of your friends sign up, you get entries to win one. So this is using our clear ice kit prototype that lets you make clear ice in a regular freezer. That's what's on the video back here too. And so you'll notice the shape that she starts out with.
I literally was looking for it. I saw people walking by with the skirt, and I was trying to ask where they got it from, and they brought the skirt.
But you notice how instead of the whole thing being white, there's a little bit of white right there. That's because of how we freeze the ice. Instead of freezing the ice from all sides at once, that's what makes ice turn white. Because the trapped gases, all water, no matter how pure it is, even reverse osmosis water has trapped gases in it, because guess what? Water's made of gases. Right? So as normal freezers freeze from all sides at once, it pushes those gases inward, and it makes little microscopic cracks. It makes the ice look white like that. What we do with our clear ice kit is we control how the ice is frozen. So we use a super insulating material and it's about this big. You can put 6 of these in there, fill them up with regular water, pop it in the freezer. It freezes from only this direction. So what that does is instead of trapping the gases in the center and pushing them this way, it pushes them this way. And you're left with just a little strip of white ice at the bottom, just like what you saw in the video. And then when you put it on here, the white ice melts the fastest. And so it melts the white ice off and leaves the more dense clear ice behind. That's all you're left with is clear ice. Yeah. Now, if you take that link and share it with anybody, even if you put it on Facebook, well, this is the coolest thing ever, and 100 of your friends use that link to sign up, you get 5 more entries for each person who signs up. We want to try to make it viral because we're officially launching this here. We've had it, we started making them in December, and we have about 20 commercial customers that we piloted it with. So we wanted to make sure it's going to work well. So this unit, if you start with the silver one with the base, it's about $925 with a lifetime warranty. Here's the info on it. Lifetime warranty. There's nothing to set. You power it on when you walk in, you power it off when you leave. The computer keeps track of everything else for you. It draws about as much power. It draws about 4 amps of power. So average iPhone is about almost 2 amps. So it draws about as much power as 2 iPhones. And it doesn't even draw that continuously. It only does that whenever it needs to turn the heat on. Once it's up to temperature, it turns the heat off. So it's automatically ready all the time. And it always is draining. You don't need to do anything except turn it on, turn it off when you leave. That's it. If you ever have a problem with it, all you gotta do is say, hey, I got a problem with it. We'll say, send it back. If we can't fix it, we replace it. We've been around since 2011, 2010 really, but officially 2011. And we've sold thousands of these around the world, thousands. This is brand new and it's a game changer. We're the only ones in the world doing it. That's why we're doing that crazy viral contest thing, because we want other people to know about it. But we're also the only ones in the world that lets you change the shape of the ice. So we have several already. I may have mentioned a minute ago, we have a smaller sphere, we have a heart shape, a diamond shape, we have a crystal skull shape. We do a barrel for the guys at Brown Forman who own Jack Daniels. They wanted a barrel because they're the only booze company that makes their own barrels. So his barrels are a big deal to them. We can technically do about any shape. We can even do something like carve a sphere out of here, leave a raised area of a logo. So when it goes there, it presses the logo into the ice. That's really cool.
That's a game changer right
It
there.
is. I gotta say it is. I know. I've been doing this for a long time, and what I do is I go, why don't people do that? I don't know. We're gonna do it. And luckily, I'm just lucky that I just make stuff that I think's cool, but I'm lucky that other people agree. We're like, whoo, that's cool.
That's the most perfect piece of ice I've ever seen.
Thank you. Yeah.
It looks like a crystal ball.
And you can make this in a regular freezer. You don't have to have a giant fine melt machine. Because, you know what? It's great if you got room.